welcome back. The Pre-Budget Forum. It's become an annual exercise where the government spends tens of thousands of dollars to explain, well, how much they plan to cut back on spending. This is the one time I felt sorry for Colm Imbert though. Imagine you just spend 3 hours explaining to the nation why this budget is going to be sobering, maybe even depressing, then take pains to explain why, and then maybe, hopefully, shed some ray of optimism on an otherwise bleak future. And then bam, the Prime Minister comes and says, but wait, I can make it even more depressing.
Today I can put everybody on notice that unless there's some dramatic wind that will blow across us, whereby Christmas pandemic would have been a thing of the past, Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago in 2021 is not on.
Yeah, the only dramatic wind we get in these days is whatever Watson Duke blowing. So there you have it. We all figured it was coming, but we wanted to live in denial a little bit longer. Carnival 2020, at least Carnival as we know it, is not on. And it sucks. And it sucks like... Voice, Nadia, help me out.
You know, like it's like if in a relationship and you and the person having multiple fights, you're going back and forth, and every time you keep trying, and then when she actually say, that is it.
Let me tell you a better one. That's like you're hearing all the time, boy, see that girl horn in here. That girl horn in here. And watch me, all the time you're doubting, but you see when you actually come home and push that door, so what up?
Yeah, it's a great onomatopoeic example of how Dr. Rowley's words hit all of us. But really, are we surprised? We get it. And just because we got lucky once and we were able to celebrate Carnival 2020 without spreading the virus, it doesn't mean we'll get lucky again.
And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it.
Carnival 2020 did not spread COVID-19. So here we are now looking for alternatives. It's a brave new world and we have to figure out what Carnival would look like in a pandemic. And we really don't have to because, well, nearly every other carnival has done it. And here's the really great thing. There's no wrong answers. For instance, you may have seen my suggestion.
Well. If it's one thing I want is for the government to continue side effect. The government to look me down in the people fat. The government to tell me that we are one more fat. One more fat, yeah. I want to get wild. I want to get crazy. I want to play a mask. I want on a pretty lady. We do what we had to do. But hear what I want to do. If I had one wish, mash up the place. One more fat, mash up the place.
Don't do that. But seriously, Travis, drop this tune. Carnival is cancelled, not soca. Already, our resilience and our creativity is showing, and the ideas already seem to be churning for most of the industry leaders.
What we have been working on is virtual Carnival 2021, which we think that is what the future of Carnival is for next year, and a lot of work has been going into that.
As Rupert was saying, our perspective has always been safety first. So we weren't surprised per se by that, but a lot of scenario planning has been happening over the past couple of months and the past couple of weeks that would lead to what, as he said, is the potential future of Carnival, whether that be a virtual in one iteration or a different type of physical in the years that come post-COVID.
How exactly is a virtual Carnival going to pan out?
Well, I go to ask the same thing.
All right, no, but seriously, who invited Hoppy to that and thought he would have had a valuable contribution to that conversation? Now, there were some complaints that the government didn't consult with industry leaders before the announcement. But quite frankly, who needs them? And as we've already seen, NCC Chairman Winston Gypsy Peters shut down the idea of a virtual carnival, the same way the people of Moruga Tableland shut down his attempt to get back into Parliament.
We are not having a carnival per se, then I can't have any budgetary expectation for a carnival. I'm not about to spend a lot of money doing no virtual things, Carnival is a money-earning exercise for Trinidad and Tobago. It's not just a jump and wine and fun.
Yeah, that's why you lost. See, that thinking right there is why you'll be starring in Jurassic World 3 as the dinosaur. According to him, he's just saying, I just saved a bunch of money by switching to no carnival. But there's so many things that we can do. Can you imagine an extempo versus style Instagram battle, a pan on some showdown, 5-a-side only? With proper safety and health precautions, you might even be able to pull off a stick fight or two. And that would be 2 more stick fights than last year, right? But luckily, have faith, our young carnival leaders are working on it.
How do we get Pan Trinbago, Chutney, Tuco, NCC all together in a strategy to move us forward? Let us lead with our carnival. Let us think of the possibilities. If it is a virtual carnival, let us explore the possibilities of it. As Dr. Vijay said, in a traditional venue, you may be able to hold 5,000 people highlighting or showcasing what is your cultural showcase. In a virtual world, you can accommodate 1 million people. And
I think Jules has the brains to come up with a killer online event. I mean, how different would it be from any other Caesar's Army Fete? Except this time, Jules might actually give you the link to get in. Let's take a break.